Welcome back, everybody. Here to my left is Dragon Eyes. Dragon, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, feeling spicy for this game that we have here tonight.
Feeling spicy indeed. We got the Vipers back. We got the Hornets. Uh, that was a very interesting match we had previously, and I gotta say, I'm hoping that the rookie team from the Vipers can do a little bit better here.
I agree. I have heard good things about the Vipers, a rookie league team, and I am expecting some formidable plays.
Well, folks, I have some special news for you. We have the giveaway coming up here ever so shortly. Waiting for the results to come in. And then one lucky winner will be receiving a jersey, $50 value, all because you are subscribed to the channel. So if you haven't already, make sure you exclamation point enter to get in if you are already subscribed.
The countdown has started here. Keep on those screens.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
The winner is Big Country. Big Country. Well done, good sir. You have no. Wait a second. No, Big Country donated some subs. Excuse me. Where is it?
Bear with us here. It looks like we're having some technical difficulties.
Twitch making me a fool. I like it, but I don't see. Oh, there it
X.
is. XEXNQ has won the giveaway. All right, good sir or madam. Make sure you drop into the Twitch chat here, exclamation point claim, so you may claim your prize.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, my friend. Like I said, make sure there you go.
Can
Excellent.
I can I claim that this is rigged at all?
Can I claim that they decided to have two undead casters cast together? That's rigged.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Coming from the production team lead, I love it. But all right, folks, we'll be getting started here shortly. We have the teams testing their lobby right now. Dragon, give me your best prediction. Hornets or Vipers?
Oh, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me.
You
This
know
is a
what?
tough one because it
It
looks
is a tough
like,
one.
as I mean, our very own one of our match officials actually is on the Hornets and is going to be playing, it looks like. But then the Vipers also have a very well and a hard battle proven team ready to go. And I don't know. I feel like this is going to be the one where like it's just hard to tell off the bat. Like it's going to be hard to call.
It's going to be a tough one because, as you said, Miss Raven here is one of our very own match officials. But on the flip side of that coin, DeParm is one of my dev team members. So it's going to be pretty hard to make a decision here. But I believe we're going to be getting started here shortly, folks.
I believe we are. I think we're going to be getting right up into this here in just a moment here. And it looks like now we're getting ready to get into the first battle of everything. You know what? I'm gonna make a prediction. I
Oh
might
man,
be a
lay it on
cat
me. What do you
might
got?
be a caster curse. I feel like Wasabi is going to get the first goal. You know, I just have hopes for him.
Is it because Wasabi is one of our casters? Is that why you're saying it?
Not only that, but he was part of the team last season because, as you know, I was on the Vipers last season.
You were. Now you are the FM of the undead.
Yeah.
That's it's very interesting how that played out. But hey, now I am also part of the undead. Who knows? Maybe I'll be making a streamed game appearance soon.
Maybe. We'll have to see.
You know, now that we have a third broadcaster with us now, both of us will be able to play a little bit more. But, ladies, gentlemen, players
Gamers.
taking the field, and we are getting this one underway.
And with that, they're lined
Here,
up for the kickoff. Rogue Whiplash winning it in favor of the Hornets. Wasabi following it in the corner, getting a nice tap up. The Parm already kind of waiting for it. Ever so gently misses the ball there.
so looks like the demos are coming out early as Raven got a demo just a bit ago here. But Wasabi's going up to move the ball away from his net. Rogue, unfortunately, getting a spectacular whiff.
Spectacular whiffs. We do them. We do it. Raven now
Indeed.
following it up the wall, jumping off. Rogue Whiplash in position, gets a nice pop up. Doesn't quite get it into the net. Following it now back. Trying to beat the Vipers back to his net. Wasabi with a shot, and he got it! I was right!
Hey, you were half right. Wasabi was the first to score, but it wasn't off the kickoff.
It was not off the kickoff. I said
But you're
score in
half right.
general.
I think Twitch chat may disagree.
No, I called that. I feel proud about that. And now, almost another shot. Ooh, what a pop by Wasabi. Rogue, Whiplash, and Raven trying to get back to the net. The Parm popping it out middle. No defenders. Wasabi putting it in the ball. La la la. Putting it in the net. Don't mind me. My brain is kind of here, kind of not. It's been a wild, wacky week.
It has been a wild, wacky week indeed. Here, casting from Memphis in a hotel room. We won't get into that one, but DeParm is showing a little bit of aggression here.
Whiplash in position. Nice block by the Parm. A pop out. A dangerous pop out towards his net by the Parm. Wasabi with a nice kind of clear. No, I'll count that as a clear. Went past the defenders. Keeping control of it, popping it up off the backboard. Can they put it in? No. Rogue sends it back down to the Vipers side. Ever so gently. Raven with a tap against the wall. Now popping it into the corner to mid. The Parm collecting it. Trying to pass it over to Wasabi. Trying to get that team play there. Just unable to get it. And Wasabi just putting it in once it falls down.
Wasabi is 3 for 3 at the moment. DeParm getting 2 of those goals as an assist, as well as making a save so far. The Vipers are pretty dominant right now. They're looking really good so far.
They really are. With 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock, and we're already 3-0 in favor of the Vipers.
No, I think the Vipers EO may need to think about getting some rookie players in.
I agree, but
DeParm putting a shot on goal with Rogue and Raven being able to push it away. Wasabi coming back up and keeping it onto the Hornets side. That's a lot of people in one corner. You know, I be inclined to tell these players you should only have one person in your corner at a time. You know, corner is technically one of the safest places to put the ball, But when you're constantly trying to go for 50s and challenge the ball in your own corner, you run the risk of popping it back out in front of your own goal.
Absolutely do.
With a
Oh, what an
beautiful shot
angle!
by Wasabi, Rogue could not just could not get there. Wow.
What
I
an
believe
absolute angle!
gonna have to pull out the protractor on that one. I believe I've hit a few of those shots on you myself a few times.
So this is what we've come to. Oh, weird 50. Almost not quite going in, but definitely had the potential to become a shot. The Parm now getting bumped by Raven. Wasabi coming out of the backfield, bumping him. Sending it into the net. The Parm scores now 5-0 with 1:27 on the clock. Wasabi with 699 points, 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 shots. DeParm with 493 points has 1 goal, 3 assists, and 1 save, as well as 1 shot. Now, not to forget about the Hornets here. Rogue Whiplash with 120 points has a shot on. But with that, will we see another goal? I think that one's just rolling in, and it does. DeParm with an interesting bounce off the wall there.
Very commanding, very commanding. The Vipers are telling the Hornets, "Shoe fly, don't bother me right now."
Oh, missed kickoff. Almost leads to a goal, but Raven's there to pop it up into the corner. Lands wrong. The Parm sending it back. Both of the players here on the Hornets just staying in that corner a little too long. Rogue with a nice clear. Has the potential to be a goal. A nice 50 back out the middle.
Wasabi opted to go for the 50 there instead of letting it come back all the way to his side. Rogue taking a shot, but DeParm snuffing it out.
DeParm with a nice little pinch in the wall there. And a nice shot by Wasabi, and that's in for 7-0. 33 seconds left.
Beautiful back third shot all the way into the back of the net by Wasabi. Beautiful to watch, but unfortunately sometimes you hate to see it if you're a Hornet.
I do hate to see it.
But I would say my bags are packed right now, but I'm not so sure the Hornets are going to be able to deal with the 8 unanswered goals right now.
I had a feeling they were going to send them to Brazil, but the Vipers are saying no. They're just staying aggressive, staying pressured, and that's what matters, is that pressure and the aggression. Of course, not to forget about team plays and everything, but maintaining pressure on a opponent that seems to not maintain as much pressure is definitely key.
Under 10 seconds left, and these two pissed off Gaboons are absolutely having their way on the field right now. And that is
that's game one.
Unfortunate. That's game one for you, folks.
Just to recap through some stats now, Wasabi was leading on the Vipers with the most points, but it has swapped 973 in favor of the Parm. 3 goals, 3 assists, 3 saves, 3 shots, 3s across the board. Wasabi with 899 points, 5 goals, 2 assists, 0 saves, and 6 shots. On the Hornets, we have Rogue Whiplash still leading in points, only by 10 now. 174 points for Rogue, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 saves, and 3 shots. And then we have Raven with 164 points. Can the Hornets come back during this game too?
It's going to be interesting to see. I know Rogue has been playing Rocket League for a while. I know Raven has only been playing for, I believe, 2 or 3 months now. And from what I have seen, she's been making some pretty solid improvements, but I think she has a little bit more training to go through.
Agreed. As does everybody. It doesn't matter what league you're in, there's always more to learn.
Oh yes, as the RL gods say, this game is always a competition of who sucks the least.
Could not have said that better myself. As me myself has been getting bullied throughout all of the ranked games I have played.
But looks like we are on the wrong map here. So we're gonna have to do a quick lobby
Lobby
update
reset,
here.
yeah.
But
It
I
says load
think
times.
our match official, someone who's MO'd for his first time tonight. Some of you may already know who he is, but I'm just gonna go and throw it out there and say Reaper to Grand.
Reaper 2 grand. Bless his soul.
Bless his soul. I did see that he actually made an attempt, but unfortunately, the missions team said not yet. Just not yet. I think some of the GL players are actually afraid of him. Do you remember last season when he subbed up? What was it on the Vipers? He was on the Vipers, right? EL team. I could, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was on the Vipers EL team, and he subbed up for one of the GL games, and he like absolutely dominated in that match. Love to see it one day. But for now, as the players are rejoining, getting back on the field here, what are you expecting out of the Hornets this match here?
I don't know what to expect, but what I want to see is them come back. I want to see them return the pressure that the Vipers gave them last game. I want to see the Hornets overcome the struggles of the first game and not necessarily not let it affect their gameplay now. I want to see them improve.
I couldn't have said it better myself. But here we go out after the kickoff. Wasabi going in the air. Raven not being able to connect with the ball, but it was okay. The Parm is just there to sink it in.
And with 14 seconds down on the clock, we have our first goal.
I think Rogue Whiplash tried going for boost there instead of going for the ball. You know, I know that rookies aren't accustomed to rotations quite yet, but I'd love to see rookies start working on rotations as early as possible because the team that gets their rotations down and their field positioning, that's the team that's going to be able to rank out to.
No!
Oh, as I'm saying that, the demos are out to play. The Parm shot on the net, snuffed by Rogue Whiplash.
Oh, corner out. Get that ball out.
There goes that third defender putting in some work.
Vipers just maintaining that pressure. You love to see it. Love to see it on the Vipers. I hate to see it for the Hornets.
Raven getting a pretty good demo.
Raven getting some demos. I want to see the Hornets
She
just
definitely
start
loves her
pressuring.
demos. I would love to see the Hornets put some pressure on as well, but I think that they just may have a little bit more to work on. But as I say that, Raven getting an amazing touch, whether or not that was intentional. No, that was very much intentional. They both were able to get it into the net. We got ourselves a game.
We are tied 1-1 with 3 minutes and 29 seconds left. A stalled 50, nowhere. Depart now with the ball, trying to pop it middle. Could not get that touch. I feel like if he had gotten that touch there, it was just in.
Oh, absolutely. If he got the hook there, that was definitely going in. But Raven's sitting on the wall like a fly at the moment.
With the Parm with a nice aerial block. Nice pop to middle. Who's waiting? The Parm is. Pops it over to Rogue Whiplash. Rogue now taking it. Nope, sorry. The Parm with a demo and taking the ball.
Raven,
Fighting 2-on-1.
Raven got a little taste of her demo medicine there. The Parm was a little unhappy. I think he's been demoed twice now by Raven.
I believe that sounds about right. Raven with a nice pop up. Rogue already up in the air with a slight mistouch into the corner, right to DeParm, who now has possession of the ball again. Right over
Getting it over
Raven,
Raven. Wow.
and Rogue trying to save it, but putting it in the net instead.
That was
Unfortunate.
unfortunate indeed. But you know what? I'm pretty sure that Rogue and Raven are both having fun regardless, and that is what counts.
That is what counts. Having fun and enjoying your time.
Every time you and I
Wasabi
1v1.
staying on top of that ball.
Arm going up, but not getting a good enough touch. It goes right back into the corner here.
Oh, top up. It's gonna waterfall down. Oh.
I'm inclined to say that the Hornets goalposts have been putting in a little bit more work than the players themselves right now.
Agreed. Unfortunate, not going in the net there. Hornets now trying to regroup, rethink. Wasabi with a nice shot. Rogue with a nice block into the corner. Wasabi getting his jump beaten. A shot. Raven just overshooting the net by a little bit, but a little bit is all it takes for another goal to be scored by the Vipers. The Parm with a nice shot there.
So I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of training with DeParm here and get him up to speed, and because I'd love to see him move on up to AL. But that's just me thinking on my own dev team here.
Another shot. Another shot. I'm speechless.
I am just as speechless as you, but it is rookie, and this is kind of what we would expect, just a little bit.
This is Rocket League. Wasabi with a touch. Oh, no way!
Man,
no way! What just happened? Hold
what
on.
was this touch, Wasabi?
Replay this. Passed by the
Beautiful
Parm. Wasabi touched it, Raven flipped, and it went backwards? What?
This is Rocket League?
This is Rocket League? This is Rocket Leg? Good pop. Another good bang. Rogue there. Ready. Oh, missed touch over to the side. Wasabi with a nice pop back into the corner. I thought he was gonna flip. I thought he was gonna wave dash. I was
expecting that as well, but it's rookie, and these are skills that they have not been shown how to do yet, and that is okay.
That is okay. It was just surprising for a second. What a shot, though, by DeParm.
I think the difference maker here is that Wasabi and DeParm seem to have a little bit more controller time on Rocket League here. More experience is always a big difference.
Rogue with a nice recovery there. That was actually very clean. He was rotating through the air as if he owned the air itself.
Oh, and DeParm with a huge whiff. Rogue putting a shot into the back of the net. DeParm was not able to get there.
Formal request for DeParm to go by DeParmesan because that's all I can think about right now. It's Parmesan.
I think it's safe to say that was a potato moment for him. For those that may not know, potato is another name that DeParm likes to go by as well. But with that, folks, Vipers closing it out for Game 2. 6 for the Vipers, 2 for the Hornets. DeParm getting 6 shots, 4 of those finding it into the net. Wasabi, 8 shots, 2 of those finding it into the net. DeParm with an assist, and Wasabi with 2 assists. Hornets, Rogue Whiplash is starting to pick up the pace a little bit with getting on the board a little bit more here. 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 save, just the 1 shot. Raven picking up a shot and a goal with a save. They're starting to clean up a little bit. They're definitely feeling the pressure, though.
They definitely are. We are now in match point, but it is nice to see the Hornets get up on the board now. And I want to see that. I want to see them continue to. I want to see the glow up. I want to see.
Absolutely. I want to see the glow up as well. I'm very interested to see what we're going to get out of this game 3 as the players take the field.
Once again.
Looks like we're going to have DeParm and we have a sub. Wait a minute, we have a substitute on the Hornets side. Raven has subbed out for Aragon Thomas. Now, I have actually played with Aragon a little bit, and he is actually pretty freaking decent, I will say. He kind of tilted me a little bit once before. He made me feel like I was meant to be an AL still, but then again, I was having a bad day.
Excuses.
Yeah, I have plenty of them.
But no, I love the fact that we're already in. We're 4 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, and Vipers have already scored one. Vipers are putting in the work tonight.
Yeah, they are. I think the rookie team here is trying to make up for the last series from their EL team.
Nice little 50 out the middle. Rogue now with the ball, sending it towards the net, too high. Aragon Thomas now with another 50, keeping it in the middle. It's up the wall. The farm looking for a touch here, looking for another, but gets bumped by Rogue. Ball's popped into the corner. Aragon with a nice boom. Wasabi trying to block it. The farm with a shot, and it just goes in.
It looked like Aragon was no. Rogue Whiplash was caught flat-footed here. You hate to see it.
Yeah, hate to see it. 2 goals with 4 minutes left on the clock.
Oh, Aragon Thomas taking a pretty quick shot on goal. The Parm's stuffing it.
I'll say if the Hornets are going to come back, this is the game to do it. The final chance. I'm so enthralled, I'm just... Aragon Thomas with a shot!
Aragon is finally able to find the back of the net, taking a shot. Beautiful. Top right corner.
Top right corner. It makes me feel good because I was like zoned in and watching that play happen, and it just felt wrong to say anything during it because like it could have either happened or it couldn't have happened, and he made it happen.
You're not wrong, but there's no one back on the side of the Vipers. Rogue getting it into the net with a free low.
With a nice little pop there. We now are tied with 3 minutes and 23. The Hornets are finally stepping up to the plate, ready to bat.
Looks like the Hornets are getting their stingers back here. But let's see whose venom is more potent. Vipers, Hornets.
I love that, but I hate that.
You only hate it because you were a former Viper.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just a little bit of bias, you know? DeParm now with a nice pop down the middle. Aragon Thomas waiting. I wonder if Aragon Thomas's name has anything to do with the books by Christopher Paolini. Love that book series.
I believe it actually is based off of the book and the movie.
The movie was alright. Yeah.
I
The
heard
books
that they're
were.
making. I heard they're making a new one, or at least supposed to be. But DeParm's stuffing a shot attempt by the Hornets here.
Rogue Gold Flash with a tap back out the farm, a little ahead of Wasabi. A nice 50 by Aragon Thomas, a nice pop back into that corner by Rogue. Aragon already waiting back, waiting to defend, and defend he does. Sends it back out the middle where Wasabi is waiting. Wasabi with a pop into the corner, a missed second touch. Rogue now with the ball. The Parm sending it back to the other corner on the Hornet side, sending it off the back wall. Rogue and Wasabi both up. It's off the back. It's down. It's sent. Aragon Thomas now looking for a touch. Gets a stop. Aragon with a finish? Aragon with a finish!
Wow. The Hornets are alive indeed. They are beating their wings. They are trying to make a statement. You will not squish us today. After the kickoff here, going back to the Hornets side. Aragon missing the 50 here. Coming back to the Vipers side. Rogue with a shot attempt. And it is a clean attempt here. Wow. Dragon, tell me, buddy, do you think the Hornets have a chance now? Can they turn this around and go for a reverse sweep?
The fire is lit. Whether the fire stays fueled remains to be seen. With a minute and 25 seconds left on the clock, it is entirely possible for the Vipers to come back. A sentence I did not expect to say, but here we are. But 2-4 with a minute and 15 seconds. We have the Parm with a nice pass, just a missed shot opportunity by Wasabi. A nice pass by Rogue. A nice block by Wasabi backwards. DeParm now with the ball on the wall, maintaining possession, carrying it even. Can he get the flick? He does not get the flick. Pops it into the corner though. Wasabi with a nice attempt at a shot there, but 50'd up into the other corner. Rogue with a send back into the middle. The Vipers are just being super pressured right now. I can't even get the words out fast enough. But Rogue sending it towards the net. DeParm with a block. Sending it back. Aragon Thomas sending it to Wasabi, who sends it back down middle. Rogue defending their net backwards. Aragon backwards in the net.
We have ourselves a game here.
We do indeed.
The Hornets are truly alive, and I know I've already said that, but they're starting to really show some life here.
They really are. Wasabi with a nice tap. Rogue just waiting patiently, knowing that he doesn't need a challenge, but that was a mistake! 3-4 with 5 seconds left. If they get a kickoff goal and tie it up for an overtime, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Wasabi was able to get it in front of the net just enough for DeParm to thread it through the two defenders here. But is 5 seconds enough for them to tie it up and go to overtime?
No! An unfortunate cheat attempt!
Wait. No.
Oh.
Aragon Thomas said, no, we're taking this game today.
That was a solid effort by the Vipers. Did you see that cheat? That cheat was actually very well played. It was just that I don't know who the further back person was. I don't know if it was DeParm or Wasabi, but they bumped into their teammate off of the kickoff, and that's that was actually super close.
Let's take a look at these stats here, though, Dragon. We got 5 shots out of Rogue, 3 of them finding the net. 3 shots for Aragon, 1 of them finding the net. Look at these stats really do paint a picture. They show how well you're working with your teammate, right? If your team is having a little bit better cohesion with each other versus the other team, going back to the previous series, the Vipers were not working as well together, but now the Hornets, Rogue and Aragon is finding a way to be able to come up with that team play a little bit more. I saw some more passing. I saw a little bit better positioning. The Vipers still stay pretty strong, but they're starting to make a few mistakes here.
Definitely are. Let's find out though if those mistakes stay or if the if the Vipers can regroup off of that one. Or let's see if the fire stays lit under the Hornets' wings as they continue to propel themselves forward. It's still match point. It's still match point. The Vipers have two, the Hornets have one. The Vipers win this one, it's all over. But at the
With
same
5 minutes
time,
on the clock, here we go.
Aragon and Wasabi meeting in the middle. Wasabi actually playing the kickoff slow to get it over into the Hornets side. Wasabi now rotated back on the wall.
Rogue
with a
Whiplash
shot.
getting an early shot in 12 seconds into the match. Wow.
This is Rocket Leg.
Well, here we are back again with another kickoff. Aragon, Wasabi, getting it pushed onto the Viper side here, trying to maintain that pressure on the Viper side.
Arm now opts to leave the ball after he gets it up the wall there.
Did you see Rogue trying to go for a bump there?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is dangerous.
Ooh. DeParm was trying to catch it and just unfortunately got a couple of mistouches back towards the net. Wasabi now keeping it against the wall. Opting for a 50. That's going to waterfall down into the net. No, it waterfalls off of the backboard. Wasabi's got to get off that wall and back. Yeah, that was close. Wasabi now with the ball. Tries to send it. Oh, gets an unfortunate touch.
Just a little too high.
Oh,
nice slow touch in the middle. You gotta love those soft touches though. They're really the bread and butter of things, right? But DeParm missing the opportunity to receive a pass from Wasabi.
Rogue now with a nice block out of the net. Wasabi going up the wall, gets a touch, but it's not towards the Hornet side. It's more out towards mid. Wasabi now in a rush to get back as Rogue just sends a shot a little too high. Gets another touch, just a little too left. Still is their boost. Opts to go in the air. Pops it off the wall. Staying with it. Gets a pop up.
Oh. You know,
almost own goal.
A little bit more third defender action there. Yikes! You hate to see the double commits though. Rogue and Aragon, I wonder what's going through their head right now. Aragon definitely should have let Rogue take that ball there, but instead getting an accidental team bump, and unfortunately it was able to go in the favor of the Vipers.
And now we have the game essentially back to zeros. Tied. The farm with a nice pop off the wall. Nobody there to really hit it again though. Wasabi and the farm a little too far up. A nice shot by Aragon Thomas. A nice save by Wasabi. Sends it back out the middle. DeParm with a nice touch. Sends it up. Rogue sending it back to DeParm. Now it's going to bounce down. Can they get it in? Ooh, solid 50 there in the corner. Ooh. What a nice shot by Rogue. What a read.
Rogue was in a perfect position to get this back third shot right here. 54 miles an hour from the back third. That's pretty impressive. Hornets up 2-1.
What a read that was, though. We've seen some interesting shots. We had that one wild pass from DeParm to Wasabi that led to a goal last game, actually. Or, yeah. No, it was the game before. We had nice passing play from the Vipers, and then we have the wild reads from the Hornets. And you've still got to remember, this is Rookie League. Like, if they're already reading stuff like that, I can't wait to see them get up to those higher leagues.
Absolutely. Seeing them up in the high leagues, but Rogue Whiplash finding the top right corner in the air like this. And a weird touch coming from Aragon, but that didn't matter. Rogue was able to find a connection point, and boy, did that go in perfectly. 3-1 in favor of the Hornets. They are showing some life now, and they may just have an opportunity to do a reverse sweep here.
It is entirely possible. With a minute and 20 seconds left, Vipers 1-3 against the Hornets. Some unanswered goals here. Rogue now playing defender. Defend he does. Gets a nice pop out. Now Aragon replacing him, sitting in that net, waiting to defend.
Aragon Tom is being a brick wall in front of the net.
Ooh.
Oh. You hate to see the bad touches, but very good defensive strategy here by the Hornets so far.
Aragon with a nice pop up against his net, trying not to let it fall down in front, because that would probably be fatal. The Parm sinking it in.
The Parm, buddy, way to be there. Way to wait for the ball to drop down. Pushing it away from the defender. Beautiful shot. 2-3.
2-3. It's not as close as 5 seconds. It's entirely possible for us to tie it up for an overtime.
30 seconds left in the match, and we got Wasabi receiving a little pass here. Unintentional pass, but...
Oh, hello?
Arm going up in the air, getting stuffed by Rogue here.
What a touch off the wall!
This is Rookie League. Anything can happen.
This is Rookie League, but that was crazy. An unfortunate miss.
And Wasabi's just going to let it stop right here. And here we go. We are...
Game 5.
Game 5. 6 shots coming out of Rogue Whiplash with a 50% shot percentage here. 2 shots coming out of Aragon, but not able to get either one of them. Perfectly okay, though. DeParm, 3 shots, 2 of them getting into the goal. 2 saves, Wasabi getting an assist and a save, but no shots, no goals. What was the difference maker here between the Hornets the last 2 matches and the very first match?
I honestly couldn't tell you, because, like, you would think the way that the Hornets got life after the sub, it would be the sub, but it's not that. It's... I don't know. I don't know what ignited the fire, but the fire is staying. We're now going into a game 5. This is the final make or break for both teams.
Well, we have a reverse sweep set up here, and I am truly excited to see if the Hornets can pull it off. Maybe they were just trying to toy with the Vipers' mind a little bit, but who knows? Players are taking the field now. We got DeParm, Rogue Whiplash, excuse me, wait. We have a 2v1 situation here. It looks like Wasabi may have lost connection. Nope, he is back. But since neither team had called for a lobby reset, that goal is going to stay in favor of... Nope, Wasabi has definitely left the match here.
I am quite confused as to what's happening.
I don't know if he DC'd or... But he is waiting for the next kickoff here. So it is a 2v1 situation right now. It would be very wise for the Hornets to capitalize on that. Unfortunately. Oh, DeParn missing an open net here. You know, I was kind of half expecting Rogue to go up for the ball there, but staying low, he was able to get the point there. This is Rookie League after all. I don't know why I keep thinking that I'm going to see one of these players go fly through the air, but maybe it's because he's a Hornet?
Maybe, but it could also be the fact that we were seeing a lot of aerial play from the Hornets the first couple of games.
You know, you are absolutely right. I think that is exactly why I expected Rogue to go up for the ball there. But now we got both of the Vipers players on the field now. That's pretty huge to give up 2 goals like that.
Yeah, now the question remains, can the Vipers come back after that series of unfortunate events?
Series of unfortunate events indeed, as the ball drops in front of the net. Wasabi taking advantage. Wasabi's bringing it back.
3 minutes, 39 seconds, Wasabi answering the call. I'm at a loss for words. I'm just so enthralled by all of this. Oh, block, but can they save it? Good, good. Got a nice little clear out. Follows it off the wall. Unfortunate time to challenge, especially with all that power that Aragon just gave that ball.
Oh
and it's just in front of the net, and it's just in.
Aragon able to clean it up after, who was it? Was it Wasabi here? Wasabi getting a complete miss. In the corner, if he, instead of jumping there, you know, knowing that it's going to be in the corner, wait for it to come down. There's that situational awareness of knowing where your opponents are, knowing where your teammate is, and in that situation, I think he would have had the chance to stop that attempt if he had known where his opponents were.
I will also say, I don't know about some of these touches. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Hornets. This is match point.
I think the Vipers are shooketh right now.
They gotta step it up. I wanted to see the Hornets alive, and I do. We're getting that. But now I want to see the Vipers continue to be alive, the way they were alive in the first 2 games. They have the potential. No. It's just a matter of getting the mental there.
Their mental game's kind of defeated right now. DeParm getting an interesting pinch off the wall. Shot attempt, but just going high. DeParm waiting for it.
It's a nice pop out. It's going to come back to middle. Trying to jump for it with no boost. Grabbing the boost. Waiting to collect the ball.
Wasabi trying to get a clear, and the clear he does get. Rogue left to defend. Aragon with a pass. Stopped by DeParm here. Looks like the Hornets are starting to get better with the rotations here, because I'm starting to see more one person up, one person back a little bit.
Nice little 50 up the middle. Both players already up in the air, 50'd it up. DeParm with a nice tap. Aragon with a send back to the wall, where DeParm was waiting. Wasabi with a nice touch. Aragon keeping it in the corner. DeParm unable to get the pinch out the middle. An unfortunate attempt at the block there. Probably would have been better to rotate. But, all in all, they're holding their own now. For the minute and 33 seconds, will we see the Vipers come back from this?
Accidental team bump on the Hornets side, but perfectly okay so far. A weird 50 from the Vipers here. Alright, Wasabi. Now's your time to shine.
Oh, a little too high.
Well, you can't blame him for trying. At least he tried, but he's got another attempt. And DeParm,
oh! A double demo, sending all the players back to start. Very strategic
double demo. Wait a minute, why was Wasabi in their net there? Wasabi was in the Hornets net for a moment.
That honestly was like the biggest cluster of 5 seconds that I've seen in a minute.
The Parm trying to get a stuff, but Hornets able to clear it out. But looks like this game 5 in the series is going to go to the Hornets. 4-2-1. The Hornets reverse sweeping the Vipers. That was a very interesting series to watch. Wow.
That was a very interesting series to cast.
I
Lots of
have
twists
to
and turns.
agree.
My emotions cannot take this.
I am still having trouble pronouncing our giveaway winner's name. XENQ something. Oh, what am I
Just
doing?
X. Just X. He
Just
goes by
X.
X. Yep, he goes by X.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha. X again. Congratulations on your free jersey. And with that, folks, we are going to close it out for the evening. Hornets, Vipers, reverse sweep. Such an interesting match. Interesting series. Dragon, what are your thoughts on that last game?
you know, not just the game, the series as a whole. The Vipers were pressured, aggressive the first couple games, and then the Hornets fire got lit, and it's like the Vipers one dwindled a little bit. And you hate to see it because I wanted to see where like all of the I know that every player on the field there was giving it their all. I'm not saying that they weren't, but the momentum that the Hornets gained and the momentum that they had there at the end was insane to watch. But then there's still the plays that the Vipers are doing. That one weird pass play from the Parm back to Wasabi that hit off the corner of his car and went into the Hornets net. That was wild. Like
Absolutely wild.
the whole series as a whole was insane to watch, and I could not be more proud than I am of all 5 of those players because the Hornets even had a sub out. And then, sure, the Vipers that last game there had that disconnect. That was unfortunate, but they still came back and gave it their all. I mean, as soon as Wasabi got connected again, he came in and saved one. So the fire was still there. It's just those the communication, the rotations, the stuff they have yet to learn. That's what
Yep,
really makes or breaks it, and that's what makes it rookie league because they just don't have that familiarity or the know how to do certain things. And that's why it's exciting to cast rookie games so much because you get to see them improve. And it's always nice to see all of the players improve.
absolutely. When Aragon was first subbed in, I made it a point to, the Vipers really should watch out for Aragon because I've played with him before. I've seen what he's capable of. I know what Rogue is capable of. Those two worked very well together and they were able to get a reverse sweep. That is huge. Even in rookie league, that's huge. They the Hornets were able to come back and their stingers were just a little bit more painful than the Vipers bite. But
It was insane to watch.